stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my... Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing in his...
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, David Peterson. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Edman makes the grab, 1 down. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Right down to shoot, strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, bases empty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And takes low for ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty.
No, that missed.
And another ball. That clips a corner.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy, showing the slab in today's game. Hayden Wesneski. What's the word on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Out to center. Altuve settles under this one. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
Here's Pete Alonso. And there's a ball.
No, that's out.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Pitch misses. 2-0. Wesneski maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit. and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of...
Throws to first. That's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field, and now it's Christian Walker. Just
No, that
missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Peterson winds and deals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Peterson measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
0-1.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on.
No,
he beats the
he's in
throw
there.
and they can't get the out.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. There's a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And he grounds one to the right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Foul ball there. Cuts swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Nimmo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering way off the plate. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Chas McCormick. Peterson back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. 1-1 now.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
3-1.
missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Meyers. That's too low.
That's low. That's a ball.
1. Swing and a foul out of play. In there at the knees. 1 and 2. And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-0.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Ball. Here. Count is full.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Xavier Edwards. Right through there for a strike. Now 1-1. Now a check swing, but he held up. Fouled off left side. Up the middle, Pena fires to first on the run. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Back to the top of the Mets order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. That one way outside. 1-0.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Ripped to right. Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Coming home. Throws it away. Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Look out!
You hit him.
And it hit him.
You got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now Pete Alonso grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 1-1. And misses inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Center field. Myers under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 4. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball evens the count. Soto at first, 1 gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses with that one. Grounder might be 2. Dubon to second, throw to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Taylor Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air. He's got it, and that is that. On to the fourth, and now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Vientos whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hit hard, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That one fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That's down and in, a slider missed. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Next offering upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Double play ball to second. There's one to Walker, and that's 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, and that liner got him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. That one out to right. Soto going after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Yeah, the batter now, Chas McCormick. Grounded out to short in his first trip. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
They make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And that's in
One
the
ball,
dirt.
two
So
strikes.
I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. 0 for 1 so far. And that's
That's
down
the
and
ball.
away.
1-0.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. The Astros
1-1.
down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Altuve in the box again. Takes the strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
No,
Next
that's
offering
high.
upstairs. Out to short. Sends it to first. And that is the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And ball
No,
1.
that's down. Ball.
That one
Ball.
inside. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 2. And that is downstairs.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Scott, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That just misses. 2-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground at first. And no one can get there. Coming home. The throw in. But it's offline. It's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Just an incredible play to sacrifice his body. He's all in for this thing.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2's the count.
And that's too high.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Peterson back to work. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Nimmo makes the grab, 1 away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Walker at the plate now. That's ball 1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Out to short, Edwards. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Mark Vientos. And there's a foul ball. That misses.
That's a ball.
And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Outside
2-2.
low. Now 2-2. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a foul straight back. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. The throw to second is offline.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The relay. The tag. Safe. It's 7-0.
And that's
new arm out of the bullpen, Sean Dubin.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's fouled away.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Man at second. Oh, right to the backstop. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2-2.
That one misses, and the count's full.
You got a full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So up next for New York, Tommy Edman. And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. Alvarez, the runner at third. Ohtani over at first with one away.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 8-0. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Dude, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. Makes the grab, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind.
There's a swing and a drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
McCormick, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
No,
Myers
that's out.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of... that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here in Queens, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The high heat, too much on that one. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Runner on at first with one gone. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. A little out front there as he swings through it. Man at first, one away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Next to hit, Jeff McNeil. Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up. Walker. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Reed Garrett gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through there for a strike. Garrett, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that skips in the dirt. Just outside. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And they'll do it again.
Well, we know this, down 1 or down 10, Jose Altuve is not going to give away an at-bat.
Next offering is down low. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. Altuve on at first, nobody out. Well struck left field. Nimmo going back on it. Leaping, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In there for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And there's the strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Pena stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Bennett Sousa.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Alvarez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air, left side. Altuve. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Edwards, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. The throw to third. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Tommy Edman. On the ground to third. Paredes. Tags the runner for 1. And no throw. He's into first easily. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 outs.
Ball. 1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. Dedniel Nunez gets the call from the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Edman makes the grab, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now Jake Myers. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. The Astros down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Peterson with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.